toast to so many things this weekend. It's our first long weekend. May 2 is fast approaching. The Royals are getting married, so who better than you, Zach Doy, to join us once again from Wizards of the West. You've got everything covered. We're going to begin with the Royals. You've created something called the Royal Renegade.
Yeah, super happy to be here. You know, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry are tying the knot, and we wanted to do something decadent, but also kind of on the renegade side for our favorite royal couple.
Okay, it already looks like a meal.
I know. We already started with salsa verde. I put some truffle salt on the rim. I have Worcestershire traditional Tabasco, but also did a little light Tabasco today. And then we're going to finish with Crystal Head vodka.
Dan Aykroyd's own.
Dan Aykroyd's own Canadian vodka, 100% Ontario peaches and cream corn.
So what's in your salsa verde? It's just a bunch of herbs, cilantro.
Just diced up with some cilantro, nice and fresh.
Yeah.
And then we finish with the always iconic Mott's Clamato.
Right. You can only get this in Canada, I believe. Do they
yeah.
Do they have it in the States now?
I mean, I'm sure they have it in the States, but I mean, Canada, this is our national cocktail.
Right.
Right?
It's a meal.
Finish with some decadence.
What is that?
Some fresh ceviche on a corn tortilla.
That's
and then
amazing.
we're going to pair that with some poached shrimp, some green onions, and a corn succotash.
Oh, I love that. Now, you have one for the patios. Finally, patio season is here. What do you call this? It's the Managua Cola.
Yeah, cola with a kick. So we're actually using Florida Caña, which is a beautiful Nicaraguan rum.
Okay.
A real gem at the LCBO. And we put that in there with some vermouth, which is a fortified wine, and a little bit of herbaceousness. And then we top it with either some ginger ale or some ginger beer.
Some suds and bubbles.
Yeah, super crushable.
Really cool. And you recommend a beet salad. How come?
Beet salad, because beet salad is just as fresh as a real big cocktail with a lot of effervescence. And I love beet salad with a little bit of creme fraiche.
So nice.
I mean, on a patio day, what better?
Yeah, you want light food, but you still want it heavy enough to help you absorb the food, right? So that's that perfect balance. Now, for the kiddies, the people who want the mocktails, the designated drivers, the people who just don't drink, you want to feel like you're part of the party.
Yeah.
So you created something super fancy and fresh. What is
You want something beautiful, right? You want to feel like you're still part of the party.
Yeah.
You're like, you still got some life in you. So we've done a summer spring Paloma without the tequila. And I've done pineapple juice, freshly squeezed grapefruit, a little bit of lime, and then top with some soda. And garnish with a fresh pineapple.
I love your garnishes. Doesn't that make the difference to have like a little meal on the side, a little piece of fruit?
Sight is part of every experience when you're drinking a drink.
Now, the great thing is, if you do have people who want to indulge in this and add a little something, you'd say use, what is this?
Best-selling tequila in Mexico, El Jimador. Yeah, we're using the Reposado because it pairs so beautifully with grapefruit. It's actually the most consumed drink in Mexico as well.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to Guadalajara, you're smashing Palomas in the streets.
And it's super light and refreshing, so you recommend what to go with
some tacos, why not? Beef brisket tacos, some grilled pineapple on top, a little bit of cilantro, a really fresh, open and delicious guacamole on the side with some nacho chips. I mean, I could see myself just sitting at any table eating that,
The color on these soft taco shells are gorgeous. What's in them? They're different.
Yeah, it's brisket with a little bit of feta on top, and then the corn tortillas are actually whole wheat.
Nice.
Yeah. So we use a little bit of wheat, a little bit of corn, and then we make the tortillas, and that was made by a buddy of mine at the Beverly Hotel.
So it's a ton of nutrition. Now, when it comes to hosting parties yourself, you're the master. What tips can you give us? Because I couldn't figure it out. One year, I literally was a slave behind the table the entire time because I wanted to make sure everybody had super fresh drinks and it was being topped up. Do you have any host suggestions so you're not a slave to the table?
I think be as engaging of a host as possible. I feel like the more you include your guests in on things, like get them in, how about you pour a little bit of the vodka? How about you shake a little bit of this? Help me make the cocktails. You make them part of the entire experience of creating that whole party. Next thing you know, they're leaving thinking like, you know what, that was our party. We did it together as a group.
What do you feel about the big batches? If you have the big servings pre-made.
Like batch cocktails?
Yeah.
For sure, as long as there's great music.
Right. Yes, pump the tunes, no one's the wiser. For more information, Zach, how do we get a hold of you and your great ideas?
You can find me on Instagram, TO_imbibe. You can find me at Figo, just here at John and Adelaide, where I'm shaking up cocktails all the time.
Working all weekend?
Yeah, working all weekend.
Hope you get some rest. And are you going to be up at 4 a.m. to see the royal wedding?
I'll be there.
Okay. In his mind, at least. Right now, we're throwing things down one floor at a time. Thank you.